Power of the copyright notice is the common law, unwritten, ancient, and immutable. The copyright notice forms the basis of your ability to enforce ownership rights over all property associated with and registered in the trade name of your strawman. For this reason, it is vital that you formally establish your claim of right of ownership of property under the common law on the public record. Ideally, you would file your copyright notice at the county clerk's recorder's office, but this office, like all government office, has been set up not for the purpose of enhancing the quality of life for the little guy, but for functioning as an integral cog in Big Brother's property and wealth confiscation machinery. The common law is alive and well and underlies all intercourse amongst all Americans and all law forms as well, including the Uniform Commercial Code. But the criminal brilliance of the chosen masters in the legal, commercial, and financial arenas has completely obliterated people's awareness of it. The Norman French attorneys that destroyed the equity of life and property rights in England beginning in 1066 have carried forward across the centuries and have accomplished the same feat on this side of the Atlantic. By switching the language, the whole of English society was thrown into upheaval, and the king's esquires, with force of arms backing them, legally ravaged the population. The same tribe of miscreants is now wreaking its wrath on America and the rest of the world. The new attorney language is Latin, not French, and people are drowning in an endless ocean of code. Most people are too overwhelmed by the rigors of staying alive and paying their bills and taxes to even mount a defense, to even know what exactly is wrong. No matter the amount of grief, misery, and chaos inflicted by the man-haters of the money power, however, assessing the common law instantly levels the entire playing field. All names constitute property, nothing more, nothing less. The esquires, shysters that enforce the agenda of the legal masters of the world have gotten one and all to identify with the name, have gotten people to believe that they are their own name. A name is useful, is a useful communication tool for getting someone's attention, but response is voluntary, and this is what sovereignty is all about. When Big Brother's operative asks you for your name, they're asking you to turn over your private property. They're asking for you to voluntarily surrender control of your private property so they can use the name you give them to create an account and lodge a charge in it. The private property that you voluntarily give them, if they do not get a name, guess what? There is no account and there is no charge. On the other side of the coin, when someone takes your property without authorization, i.e. without you voluntarily giving it to them, and uses it for commercial gain, you have an innate right, the nature of common law, to charge them for it. The UCC is expressly designed by Esquire frontmen to facilitate this undertaking. You just weren't supposed to find out about it. All you need is the perpetrator's name and address and the UCC to enforce your common law property rights. Pretty nifty. Interesting so far. The common law copyright of the name has been